obviously you're Mexican American, Andy Ruiz, Mexican American, and you sparred with Joshua in preparation for his fight with Andy Ruiz. Did you have any mixed emotions there when you know, being in that camp?
Yeah, what happened right there?
Yeah, I don't want to call you Benedict Arnold, but how'd you feel?
It was interesting. A lot of my family members were calling me Judas, like,
Come
you
on.
exposed yourself. I'm like, oh, business is
Oh,
business.
that is
part of
some
the game,
Mexican
right?
shit right there. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
man.
So, I was just like,
Judas.
oh,
Look at this, man. Look at the training with Anthony Joshua. First of all, how was it training with Anthony Joshua, right? Because you're training with the best, the heavyweight. Well, at the time, I guess going back for his title, but one of the best heavyweights in the world. And did it help you with your confidence? Did it, like, moving forward?
yeah, it really did, because you get to see what's the champion material, what's the elite level. You get to see that, and I haven't had that many sparring with people in the elite level, so it kind of puts you in like in a place to see where you're at and how far you need to go.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's just for the English audience here. So they were calling you Judas, right?
Who does? Yeah.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, and the funny part, you did get your bag, you got paid for sparring, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But
Hey, yeah.
but at the end of the day, look, man, if an opportunity comes, you take it, you know what I mean? Because this is a big learning experience for you to be there with Joshua. Now the fight already happened, so after that training camp, were you confident that he was going to get his belts back against Andy Ruiz?
Yeah. Once he was like towards the end of the camp. At the beginning, I was like still kind of doubting,
Oh,
but
okay.
towards the end, I kind of figured it out. I was like, nah, he's starting to fight different. He's not exposing him. He's not putting himself in those situations where he did against Andy Ruiz in the first fight. So yeah, it was gonna be completely different, and I had that confidence that he was gonna win.
Now, did he
So
spar you like he fought Andy Ruiz? Did he box you from the outside during those sessions, or did you guys mix it up a little bit, or did you try to mix it up with him? Did you try to force the action inside, and was it hard to get there?
So the first 3 weeks, I was always I was forcing the pressure on him, always,
Yeah,
always, always. And towards the end of camp, he started moving around me. He started moving. He started to like punch me, just
stick and move.
stick and move, stick and move, stick and move, and it was making it hard for me to catch him or even just touch him. Like I couldn't even hit him. So that's when I started like seeing, okay, he's most likely going to win if he keeps this style throughout the fight.
Yeah, yeah. So you
so
knew that
when
style was going to work for him.
Yeah, it definitely was going to work for him.
so when you said that you felt like early on in camp that he didn't seem, I guess, as confident, but as camp went on, you could kind of see it growing. What was it? Do you think it was something mental, or do you think it was something physical with Joshua early on in camp?
I don't know. I think it might have been a little bit more physical, because I have I have a lot. I can throw a lot of punches. So when he tried to exchange with me, he wasn't able to keep up the amount of the punches I would throw. So that's what made it complicated for him. But once he kept his distance and used that long reach he had, that's when he made it hard for me.
So would you say the secret to beating him is just getting in his chest and just throwing quick combinations on the inside on him and not
Yeah,
giving him that space?
that's exactly what I was doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
Do
let
you
me
feel you gave him too much? 'Cause, well, what if you get a title shot? Like, did you keep some stuff from him? Like, you know what? I'm not going to show him everything now. Because
Oh,
what if you get your shot? You already showed him all your tricks.
nah, I didn't show him everything. And plus,
Okay.
plus right now, I think I learned even more so far of
Yeah.
just fighting my last couple of fights. I've been improving a lot more,
Yeah.
so it's gonna
Yeah.
be
Plus,
different.
it was a big benefit from you because modern day heavyweights, that's how big they are. You know what I mean? They're big, tall dudes, 6'6", 6'7". So being able to box with the best at that, I mean, it's going to be a benefit for you moving forward. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, let the Mexican fight fans know you're not a Judas, or you're just doing your job. You know.
Yeah, they all know. Everybody's really supportive about it too. So I'm just happy that I got the opportunity, right? So yeah, and
Just tell them.
to the fans, just come watch me fight and watch me carry that Nayarit flag on my back.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Just tell Andy it was nothing personal. That's all.
Yeah, and we need you to walk out to Jailhouse Rock one of these fights, man, for Elvis.
I
right?
actually met him.
You met
I actually
Andy?
I met him after like I want to say like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Was he
good.
cool about it? Was it cool about it? Was he kind of side eyeing you a little bit, or was it like, you know?
Well, he remembers me because he saw me in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So when he saw me, he just kept looking at me, and because I talked to him in Spanish, he was just like,
He's like, "What are you doing over there?
yeah. So
You're in the wrong camp, brother."
so when he sees me again, he just starts looking at me. He's like, I seen this guy before, like that. He just gave me that look, and he goes up and he says hi and everything, and I'm just like, hey, I helped out Anthony Joshua, and he just smirked at me. He's like, oh, okay, you're the reason I
man.
left.
The reason I lost. Yeah, there we go. Well, at the end of the day, it kind of is what it is. One more question before I let you go.
Yeah.
A lot of us were disappointed with Andy Ruiz, so the shape he came in for that fight, you know. Were you expecting him to be in better shape? I know you said you thought Joshua was going to win after the preparation, but were you expecting an Andy Ruiz in better shape than that, or did you kind of suspect he might come out of shape given everything that was on social media? Like, you know, he was eating pizzas and eating tacos with the Saudi prince, so it wasn't that surprising to me. But how did you feel about it?
Well, I actually was expecting like a completely different version from the first one. I was like, oh, he's probably gonna come like 10 times better than the first time he came to the first fight. So I was actually expecting a way better Andy Ruiz. Wasn't expecting what the weigh-in showed. So when he stepped on the scale, we were just like, oh, wow. So we're not gonna get the Andy Ruiz or the Andy Ruiz from the last fight. We're gonna get a different one. So it's sad because either way I in some way I was supporting him.
Yeah. Is he really 6'2"? Because he doesn't look 6'2". He must, like, you stood next to him. Is he really 6'2"?
No,
You got like 2 inches on him, right? You got like 2 inches on him easy, right?
Yeah,
You have AJ beat him, and then you tell everybody he ain't 6'2".
you know what I mean? It's good too, yeah.
You gotta tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth. That's all. You gotta tell the
That's
truth.
not true.
He ain't 6'2". He ain't 6'2". He's about 6 feet, right? About 5'11".
5'11", 6 feet around there. Yeah.
I told you.
Okay. Well,
I believe you.
Because when I was looking in the Wikipedia and I saw 6'2", I was like, okay. And then I walk up to him and I see him like he's shrinking. I'm like, what? Wait a second.
He's up to your eyebrows, right? He's up to your eyebrows, right?
he's getting shorter as you walk up to him. Like,
Did a stare down with him. You had to look down on him.
Yeah, I was like, okay. It's not what I expected.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a different
I don't know
situation.
what to say right now. I thought. So what is he? 6 foot, maybe?
About 6 foot.
About 6 foot, yeah.
I told you.
Now, are we rounding up? Is it 5'11" and 3/4, or is it 6 foot?
This is with shoes on too. With the shoes off, he's probably 5'10" and a half. I told you. You don't want to listen.
Oh man.